rhythm. So rhythm is the second feature to be studied. As I said, it is made by a strong stresses or beats in a sentence. So for every language used to follow its own rhythmic pattern. So when we wish to read a particular sentence, when you need to, don't think that rhythm is actually needed for singing a song. Yes, definitely, of course, it is required for singing a song. But even we need to have a rhythmic way that how the words and they are formed in a particular form of sentences, how the sentence is to be written. From that point of view, understanding rhythm of that language is very, very important. If you connected with the rhythmic pattern or the rhythmic styles, definitely you can artistically or beautifully you can present the presentations in front of the viewers or the listeners. So rhythm is made by strong stresses or beats in a sentence. In English, syllables can be reduced by rhythm. The single syllable, double syllable we have no. If you have a standard dictionary in front of you, you can see a dictionary, you can see a new word or a difficult word where the word is used with different syllables. We may come across some word which is made up of single syllable, which is some other words two, three. We have number of syllables too also in the particular sentence or in a word. So from that point of view, understanding rhythmic pattern is very important one, which will help every one of us, every speaker to use sequentially in a correct form. The same pattern should have to be followed. Where I need to give the stress, where I need to use, where I need to be unstressed. That can be understood through the help of rhythmic pattern. Say for example, ham and eggs. These are the two words, three words, ham and eggs. Is squeezed into two words like ham and eggs, ham and eggs, ham and eggs. Ham and eggs can be squeezed into how? Ham and eggs. Okay. Say for example, other one. I want to be into I want to be, I want to be, I want to be. So shorter form, which is rhythmic but meaningful. I want to be okay. I want to be into as if I wanted. I want to be. I want to be. Got you. Got like that. You can use the five words like I will see you tomorrow. Instead of that, I will see you tomorrow. Maybe princess. I will see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. So instead of five words, you can use this particular pattern of rhythmic way. So it is not only a way, it is not only a shorter form of a word that we are actually talking about, but we should follow the rhythmic pattern of the word or a sentence which is actually required. The third component, the third important aspect that we need to study is intonation. I think you are all familiar with rising intonation and falling intonation, which are equally important. Where do I need my voice? Where I need to use the voice in a rising form. Sometimes I need to use it in the falling intonation. So what is intonation? Intonation is the responsible for the melody of the language. If you wish to add, see, if you wish to become, if you wish to prepare sambar, you need to add since water, salt, okay, masala, oil, okay, proper heating, mixture, some of the other elements to make it in a very delicious food. The same way, if you wanted to add melody to the language, not only in English but even other languages also, intonation pattern will help you to add melody to the language that you are using. Speakers frequently depend more on the intonation pattern to convey their meaning than on the pronunciation of the individual vowels and consonants. We have different forms, we have different styles of pronunciation as per vowels as well as consonants of the language of English is considered. Even in the same way, intonation will definitely, as I said, add melody to the language. It will definitely give beautification to the usage of the speaking ability in the language is considered. So English intonation is often the same as Spanish. You speak English, if your voice falls, you are making a statement. If your voice rises, you are making a question. So we have different forms of intonation. What is your name? Like that, we will rise the voice. If you are giving an input, my name is, like that, falling intonation. So it is not what you say, but it is how you say it. That is very, very important one. You have beautiful words in front of you, but if you fail how it should be pronounced in a effective form, then automatically the meaning, the importance, the essence, the beauty that you need to create as a speaker will definitely collapse. So ultimately, what is to be counted as far as ability of speaking is considered, what you are speaking, that doesn't matter, but how you are speaking is going to matter a lot. So from that point of view, understanding intonation, either it may be rising intonation or it may be a falling intonation, should have to be used sequentially, appropriately, so that you can give the clear idea, concrete idea, effective form of presentation from your ability of speaking is concerned. Although your English grammar might be very well and you can pronounce individual sounds correctly, you will still have your particular foreign accent if you do not master the stress, rhythm, and intonation patterns of English. So, if you wish to become a good speaker, you must concentrate on these three pillars, that is, stress, rhythm, and intonation, through which only you can become a good speaker in the language. And other two important aspects also I told, pronunciation and articulation, what these are. Few things in our communication definitely distract the audience that in front of whom we are actually talking about. So more than improper pronunciation or unclear articulation of the words. So what is pronunciation? Ucharane. Ucharane ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು. Pronunciation is the correct formation of the word sound. So for every alphabet we have a sound production. So that production of sound is converted as far as word is considered. Alphabetically speaking, we have different sound patterns, but the same alphabets were used for the formation of a word, like articulation. You can see Articulation. In this particular, this word is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 letters. Okay, alphabets. I will say Articulation. When the word is pronounced, how do I pronounce? Articulation. Articulation, I used to say. Okay, here pronunciation. And. A-N-D. And. While pronunciation, what I do is the correct formation of the word sounds as per its basic structure is considered. I do use that. So that is what pronunciation is. Pronunciation is the correct formation of the word sounds as to give the clear idea about to the listeners or the viewers. Next is articulation. What is articulation then? Articulation is the clarity or a forcefulness with which the sounds are made, regardless of whether they are pronounced correctly or not. Okay, so how the words sounds are made, that need to be understood through the help of articulation. You can articulate clearly but pronounce incorrectly sometimes. So some of us are very good at articulating correctly, but at the same time we may fail to pronounce it correctly. So that should not be done. Good articulation betrays poor pronunciation. So usually, if we are good at articulation, definitely it leads for us to go for good type of pronunciation. Articulation problems can be a matter of habit. Okay, so if they are to be covered, if they are to be practiced sequentially in a correct form, definitely you can get the best out from these aspects. So this is what actually I thought of today discussing with you. So the next elements I shall discuss in the next class.